Good evening, 47. The militia has released a hostage tape, outing the existence of Providence to the world. This was a fatal mistake, and our analysts are tracing its origin as we speak. In the meantime, we have a lead on Lucas Gray's top lieutenant. Turns out the Delgado cartel's counterfeiting unit was creating fake IDs for the militia, and one operative in particular stands out, Wazir Kale, an infamous South China Sea pirate better known by his nom de guerre, the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom and his cutthroat band of outlaws were the scourge of the shipping industry in the post-recession years. But his reign of terror came to an end with the disastrous 2014 hijacking of the supertanker, Francis King. Chinese elite forces stormed the ship, resulting in the deaths of a dozen sailors and most of the Maelstrom's crew. But Kale slipped away unseen. The Maelstrom's connection to Gray is unknown, but we believe it was he who carried out the audacious killing of a Providence CEO in Shanghai, along with two reactivated members of his old pirate gang, Vanya Shah, a shady figure in Mumbai's criminal underworld, and Dawood Rangan, the gang's old cashier turned dodgy movie producer. Shah, Rangan, and the Maelstrom form Lucas Gray's Eastern Cell. They are a crack strike team, and stopping them is our client's most pressing concern. Unfortunately, the elusive Maelstrom appears to have vanished into the seedy underbelly of Mumbai, the cradle of his criminal legend, and no one knows his whereabouts or what he currently looks like. So, a bandit queen, a showbiz charlatan, and one certifiable ghost. I shall leave you to prepare. Welcome to Mumbai, 47. One of the most densely populated cities in the world, home to more than 12 million people. If you wanted to disappear and hide from the world, this vast city is perfect. The maze-like sprawling slums offer secret paths and surprises around every corner. The elusive Maelstrom knows the city like the back of his own hand. Locating him will be a considerable challenge. A place to start could be the slums, where his former gang, the Crows, has recently risen from the ashes. Dawood Rangan will be easy to find in his half-finished tower, wrapping up his new film called Mumbai Hero. While Vanya Shah has ensconced herself in the overgrown remains of an old train yard. Your three targets call this labyrinthine part of the city home, so choose your approach carefully.
Hello.
Okay? I am so ready to call it
Hold it. You can't come through here.
The new foreman looks to be a dedicated worker. He hasn't left the office since he got here.
Oh, no, that's not it. I was up there in the office when he came in. One of the guards told him that the slum queen wanted to talk to him. The guy turned all grey and started stammering.
Wait, he didn't know she had taken over the business?
I don't think so. The guard also told him what happened to the previous foreman. I'm pretty sure that's why he's not coming out.
So he's waiting for nightfall so he can slip out.
Probably. Sadly for him, we work day and night here. He's never.
Do you mind? Because I mind.
Probably. Sadly for him, we work day and night.
I have... Odd. That was not worth the agitation. I haven't met the new foreman yet. Is he better than the last one?
Pata nahi yaar. He's still in the office. I know Miss Shah is supposed to meet with him on the bridge and talk about how to make you lazy workers do more. But so far, he hasn't come out.
Who are you calling lazy?
Vanya Shah is eager to meet the new foreman of the Mumbai laundry business. However, the foreman has taken refuge in his office, unwilling to meet with her at this time. You might be able to use this to your advantage, 47.
I work 15 hours every day.
Aha, pata hai. Just relaying the words of Miss Shah. I think she's hoping this new guy will be liberal with his belt, if you know what I mean.
Great.
Whatever, man.
Little people like us don't have to say those things.
Do you know what we should do with the bedsheets from Mrs. Patel? I don't want to make a mistake.
I have no idea. The new foreman hasn't let anyone know. I asked the guards if I could talk to them, but they said no.
How are we supposed to know what we do next?
I have no idea. Just go through whatever piles are closest to you, I guess.
ठीक है, I understand.
I don't think we'll have more luck with this new foreman. Miss Shah wants to meet him up here for a talk, but he hasn't even left his office yet.
Maybe he's busy making plans.
No. I think I accidentally scared him by telling him what she did to the guy who had the job before him. My bet is he's hiding down there.
That's funny. Poor guy had no idea what he was interviewing for, did he?
Didn't he know he was going to be working with Shah?
All right, so I need to understand a few things here. Nobody keeps track of time in any way?
The old foreman didn't really care so much about time. It was all about getting things done.
So how did he track that? I can't see any of his old files here.
I don't know where they might be.
All right, how about the workload? How do you guys keep track of how many orders you go through in a day?
The old foreman did all that. I think he kept most of it in his head, actually. That was one of the things Miss Shah didn't really like. That and the fact that he would give us breaks.
She doesn't like giving breaks?
Hates it.
I see. Thank you. I don't know where the papers are. If I could... Eh? The screwdriver goes to the red wire. The red wire goes to the... कहाँ जाता है? Hey, oh shit! Where does this go, yaar?
Hey.
I'm ready for my meeting with Miss Shah now.
Miss Shah's been waiting for this all day.
It's better not to gossip around.
The foreman's ready to meet up with Miss Shah on the bridge. We're heading there now. Follow me to the bridge. Oh, hello. Don't just stand
Have a
there.
great day.
This isn't going to wash itself.
Just a few minutes, please. Just sit down and
Oi,
relax.
kapade gande hai abhi bhi. You need to put in more effort. That's not even close to good enough.
He has to bring Joseph whether he wants to stay there. He's a prince.
Aja, it's just through here. Miss Shah will be along soon. Better get your shit together if you don't want to end up like the old foreman. Samjha?
So, that's the new guy, huh? How long is he going to last, you think? A week?
Depends on what the Queen decides to do with him, I guess. He looks tough enough. Might last a week in the pits. Maybe even 2.
Maybe he's been working really hard on that report of his. Maybe she'll actually keep him on.
I can't imagine that. He's been hiding inside that little office of his all day, afraid to come out. I don't think he has what it takes.
The new foreman finally
What's up?
graces us with his presence. What do you have to report?
Well done, 47. You've managed to lure Vanya Shaw out into the open. Anything could happen here.
I see a lot of dead weight.
I've made a similar observation. Tell me more.
Well, the objective is find the root of the problem, work to get close to it, and then eradicate it.
I like your thinking. How would you approach the tasks you see before you?
My usual method is prepare intensely, study the problem, learn everything I can, analyze all approaches. The idea is to gently nudge people to do what I want. And then, once the objective is in my sights, perfect execution.
Not afraid to spill some blood in the process.
Not at all. In fact, I find that happens quite often.
I like you, foreman. I think this could be the beginning of a very fruitful relationship.
I aim to please, Miss Shah.
You think I don't see you down there, little ants? Scurrying about at your own pace? Taking unnecessary breaks? Drinking my water? Wasting my money? You have had it easy up until now. But your new foreman will bring some order to this rebellious behavior. The days of slacking are over. You hear me? What?
Confirmed kill on Vanya Shaw. Excellent work, 47.
Okay, stay put. I'll take it.
No rest for the wicked, however. On to the next one.
Sab log, stand down.
Only read the first paragraph, and if they don't like it, you can forget about it. I mean, how can you judge a book from a single paragraph? That's ridiculous.
I don't even sleep at night, and my mother says I'm losing weight.
"47. This is one of the Mumbai chawls. My records show a few residential complaints about a new tenant in the building.
Salesman or something.
Something related to strange behavior. Might be worth looking into.
I've been hearing a lot of strange noises coming from his phone. He's pacing around at night, and I'm pretty sure he's doing other things in the building. At least he's only here for a few minutes. Like that guy last year.
remember him? The state of his room after they kicked him out was just terrible.
I don't know what, but I'm sure he's up to no good.
It is not working. I missed the shot for sure.
Well, well. It appears we have a rival assassin in Mumbai, and he's training his sights on Dawood Rangan. By the looks of it, I'd say we're dealing with a local operator, known as the Kashmirian. A local hitman known as the Kashmirian is in Mumbai on business. He set up a sniper nest in a tower above a stairwell in the local chawl. It appears he's targeting the luxury apartment belonging to Dawood Rangan, but has encountered a problem. Perhaps you can assist him.
Scope adjusted with this horrible viewfinder. What I wouldn't give for a world-class sniper rifle right now.
Good thinking, 47. Now, if we could only make Rangan appear in that window somehow. Karan Dar, aka the Kashmirian, was born in the US, but fled to his mother's native land, India, 20 years ago, following an FBI investigation into a string of serial killings in Texas. He adopted a new identity here, and now works as a gun for hire for local mobsters. But who would want Rangan dead?
I'm sure it's him. My cousin lives in New York, and he went to a show on roadside.
That's good. Now, really project. Like real projection. Next one on stage, please.
Is the fan good to go? I know they're still trying to find the right line to shoot, but in case they do, we need to be ready with the depth.
Ben, I have to hack the control power output of the machine. I don't know where Rangan got this thing from, but it sounds like to blow the entire set from the roof.
Yeah, we don't need any accidents on this final shoot.
Dawood Rangan has leased an industrial-strength fan, normally used for clearing smoke from construction tunnels. That's a beast of a machine, 47. The crew have put some sort of limiter on the fan output, but maybe you could make a few changes.
colors. I mean, how long can it take to smudge out a few blues and reds?
I'm creating art here. 70% of the work is finding the right colors. Color mixing is an entire art form on its own. It takes time.
Yeah, well, get a move on. Mr. Rongan wants you to go and get him as soon as you're done mixing your fancy colors there. You got it?
Fine. I wish there was some way out of this mess. Maybe if I pick my own den. Just for a decade or so. Get a new identity. Start over with a new style of painting. Colors are all wrong. I'll never hit the right tone. Why did I let Rangan talk me into this? Da Vinci meets Jackson Pollock. How is that even possible? And if I don't get it right, he'll stick his enforcers on me. If I somehow manage to find that bloody color he wants, I can finally stop gambling. That's it. No more Soham the Gambler. I'll be a real artist again. If only I could compromise.
Hey, Mr. Hussain. Go on upstairs and wait for Mr. Rangan. I'm sure he'll be there shortly.
Doing well? It's me. Just to let you know that the house artist is ready to continue painting.
Ah, Mr. Hussain, ready at last. Did you get a shave? Oh, well, never mind. Come with me to the lounge.
After you, Mr. Rangan.
That is Dawood Rangan, producer of mediocre movies and a full-time criminal. His brutality is overshadowed only by his giant ego.
Ah, beautiful. Magnificent use of colors and form. Kya baat hai. If the new piece catches my forceful nature like this, I will have nothing short of a masterpiece on my hands. I'll be the envy of everyone.
I guarantee a perfect execution, Mr. Rangan.
Right. Hello.
All right. Chalo, let's get this done with. I expect these to be the final brush
All right,
strokes.
47. Let's see if the aim of our Kashmirian friend is true.
Dekho, once the word gets out and my art-appreciating friends see it, your phone will be ringing off the hook.
I can't wait. Hold your breath for a moment, Mr. Rangan.
That's the reason I told you I wouldn't pay for the commission, by the way. I'm not stingy. No, not at all. But if I'm already paying you in exposure, well, let's not overdo it, you know?
I prefer cash over exposure. Clench your fist, please.
Who doesn't? But sometimes, exposure can be worth more than just money. Dekho, in this case, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Just wait and see. When you're done with this job, the contracts will be rolling in.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Rangan. Can you look up a bit?
That shot came from the chawls. It looks like the Kashmirian finally got a clear line of fire. Dawood Rangan is dead, and not even by your hand, 47. What will you think of next?
on up, please.
God, yeah, that is so disrespectful. Australia should have done that other movie instead, y'all.
I understand that the super rich have
47, our intel suggests the Maelstrom is hiding somewhere in the city slums. I've marked the headquarters of the Crows on your map.
I know. What are the odds? But there he was. Gregory Arthur, famous body. I'm saying it depends, okay? It's not wrong.
Listen, I'm telling you, Maelstrom left Mumbai because he was recruited by the British. Still at college, the Queen comes here. We have secret meetings with him. And just weeks after, Maelstrom disappears from Mumbai. It's obvious who was the recruitment with him.
No way.
Delving straight into the heart of darkness, 47. Good luck.
I don't mess up when the boss asks me to. Relax. Yes, you grab the powder, into the furnace, lots of smoke goes up. Whatever happens after that isn't your concern. Okay, good. I wonder what does happen after the smoke goes up. Not your concern. Mine.
a photograph, and a note addressed to Sagar the barber. This looks like a very recent picture of the Maelstrom. With this in hand, picking him out in a crowd should be possible.
What I'm trying to say, honey, is I made a mistake, but I love you. Everybody can make an honest mistake.
It doesn't mean I don't love you or respect you.
Maybe I should just deny everything. Listen, this traffic girl.
This is ridiculous. I have business on the hill. There's no way for me to go around. You can't just go the hill like that.
Actually, I can. Now beat it.
You thugs think you're all so tough, huh? Well, I'm not intimidated. Maelstrom will come and take care of you all.
Until then, no access. There's an important meeting taking place up there. Now beat it!
So, armed thugs belonging to the street gang known as the Crows have evacuated a hill in the slums of Mumbai. This could be worth investigating.
Rude.
I hope they catch the Maelstrom soon. The man's a bloody terrorist.
I do not think he will.
Oh, he's...
mass murderer, you know? A pirate. The worst kind of person. I really hope he has.
47, that man there. He resembles the Maelstrom. Try to get close to him for a visual ID. Shame, not the Maelstrom. 47. The street gang known as the Crows are on high alert. They seem to be on the lookout for potential assassins and will be suspicious of anyone they don't recognize. I suggest you are mindful around them in the slums. Shame, not the Maelstrom.
Bihan, where the bloody hell are you? You're supposed to come to work now. When you hear this, stop that by immediately. But that is my home. You can't do this.
Hey, it's only for a little while. Stop being so dramatic, all right?
Dramatic? Listen, you. I know your mother.
To have all you people stationed around here? I told him and I've told you. I can take care of myself. You're scaring the neighbors.
Madam, samjho na. Just following orders.
Boss told us to evacuate everyone and stick around until after the meeting. That's what we are doing.
So you have talked to him.
Nobody talks to the boss. He left a message. When are you...
That was not worth the agitation.
Nobody talks to the boss. He left a message. When are you ready for us to give the signal?
Boss, he's still up to his old tricks, isn't he? I'll be ready soon. Give me some time.
Fine. Just tell the guys upstairs when. They'll raise the flag and summon him.
A letter signed Wazir. This house once belonged to the Maelstrom, 47. This confirms a connection between him and the woman living here now.
I know we're supposed to raise the flag when this Neha lady tells us, but how is he going to see it from the slums?
I don't know. He's the Maelstrom. He's got eyes everywhere, you know.
Sometimes I think he's just a myth. A legend we tell ourselves to have something to look up to. I mean... Back the fuck away from me and keep your eyes to yourself, or I'll stab them both out. Sometimes I think he's just a myth. A legend we tell ourselves to have something to look up to. I mean, have you ever seen him?
No. But I volunteered for this in case he did show up. But it would be quite the story to tell the others, right?
Yeah, sure would be.
47? Someone's coming up the stairs leading to the secured area. It looks like a man. See if you can get close to him.
Where is it? Just inside here. What's up with that?
I love this way of life.
47? That's the Maelstrom. You found him.
Boss, you made it. Good. He's ready for you. Madam, he's here. Are you ready?
What? But I didn't. Oh, you're early. Well, come on in, I guess.
Thank you, Neha.
I have prepared something to drink out back. In the sun. Go on.
That sounds very nice. I'm happy to see you kept the house.
It's a good house. You built it well.
I'm sorry I left so abruptly, Neha. You know, the gangs, they eradicated us overnight. Virtually no one survived.
They came here too. You know that?
No. What foolishness is this? I'm having that damn chef skinned. Get out of the way!
Oh, don't miss.
infamous Maelstrom is dead. Very well done, 47. Mission completed. Time to find an exit.
No, 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 no! Hang on! If we're not allowed up there, then no one is allowed up there. Hello?
We have to do this the right way.
According to records, this was a youth correctional facility until 1962, when the estate was overtaken by an obscure Soviet research fund, the Institute for Human Betterment.
Looks deserted.
The place was abandoned after a fire in '89. Then, only a few weeks ago, it was acquired by an anonymous investor using cryptocurrency. It has to be Lucas Gray.
He's here.
Be careful, 47. The breadcrumbs are almost too easy to follow. It could be a trap.
Not a trap. An invitation.
You came home. I knew you would. You've come a long way, 47. And even now, you don't remember.
This place.
This was our prison, where Father trained us, shaped us into killers for Providence. Now, you don't remember. They ripped it out of you, wiped it away, but I do. I remember everything.
You're a terrorist with nothing to lose. You'd say anything.
I know, it's difficult. You never miss your mark or question your function, but we made a pact. You and I. Do this, and we both lose.
There was an incident. That boy, he died.
He lived. Because of you. Don't you remember his name? You know this. Deep down, you know. What was his name?
Subject 6. Your name is Subject 6.
And what is our purpose?
To take them all down.